Hello, this is my second part of describing my experience as a 20 something with no guidance. And in my recent chapter, my most recent chapter, I have been able to prove to myself that I am capable of guiding myself. And in doing so, and in order to do so, I'm going to have to build or rebuild this relationship with myself and trusting myself and respecting myself. And so I'm going to use a whole bunch of mediums to physically create a representation that I'm capable of guiding myself. And so I have a bunch of shit laid out here, and before I have even started, I'm feeling a slight bit of overwhelm and not knowing which thing I want to use first to create whatever the fuck I'm gonna create. But that's part of the process, right? Trusting myself. So I'm going to make something and show myself something while I describe the experiences of learning how to guide myself. Through the wintertime, I've really grown more comfortable being authentic, more authentic, should I say. Excuse me, because there's a lot of fear that surrounds being yourself when number one, you don't know how to do that, and number two, you've been trained to do the exact opposite of that. So, me trusting myself has been a seriously challenging learning process, but it's getting easier now. And I just have to apply all of the pressure that I've been applying to serve anything and anyone else to myself in order to see some great results, right? That's what I'm gonna do. So today I feel like using some red and some orange. So that's what I'm gonna do. First things first, we're gonna go in with the red. I don't know how to use this shit. We're gonna learn together, okay? I'm excited. I don't know what I'm about to do, but we'll see. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. That's it. So I just figured out how to use the airbrush. That's just how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? So let's see what I make with this shit. I don't know. Alright, so I was supposed to be talking during this, but I'm like enjoying my airbrush gun so much that I forgot. I forgot what I'm doing, but go with the flow, baby. Let's go with the flow, baby. Because this wasn't supposed to be really fuck it. Y'all watching me. Alright. I'm just gonna go with the flow of colors because I don't feel like having to clean all this shit out. You feel me? You feel me? And trying to show myself that I'm capable and you know what I mean? This shit's sickening. You ever feel like I don't know the plan? You ever feel like I don't tell myself I don't know what's going on here, and I wish I had a plan, and I wish I knew all the steps of the plan, A to Z, before I can make any moves. And then you get stuck not making any moves because you don't even make the first move, right? It's okay. It's going to be okay. So long as you make the first decision, you will be able to make the next decision. But if you don't make the first one, you're not going to get anywhere, right? So telling myself that it's okay to go one step at a time without having all the steps lined up in chronological order as to how you're going to conduct life. It's okay. In the state of this country, how the fuck can you make a plan so far ahead like that anyway? You know what I mean? Fuck that. Fuck that. Let's rock out. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy it, and that means I have to savor it. And that means if I want to savor it, I'm going to have to move slowly. And if I want to move slowly, I can't be concocting fucking major ass chronological ass plans. I'm going to have to go one by one and enjoy every single one, right? Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy, folks. I just really am in such a red mood. And usually when I do physical art shit like this, I do it with crayons on paper, like jumbo crayons. That's just so much fucking fun. And to express what I'm feeling. And it often looks like kindergarten paintings, but that's my bad. So that's me, y'all. That's me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We going with that. I'm really not that great at multitasking, which is why I keep getting strayed from the whole reason I'm making this video is to talk my shit. I'm supposed to be talking my shit, and I forgot how to talk my shit because I'm trying to spray some shit. Yeah. Where we gonna put the yellow at? Huh? Where we gonna put the yellow at? All right, I figured out where I want the yellow at. Shit's fun. Can't lie to you. Respect to everybody that does this shit. Let's just express ourselves, friends. I would like to talk about how I need to further serve myself and be of service to myself. I think some of us can relate to being raised to serve anyone and everyone else. And I think about if I were to apply that same level of pressure that I apply to helping motherfuckers to myself, where would I be? Where would I be? But being raised like that really brings you to a place where you don't respect yourself, where you don't value yourself. And in order for me to value myself, I'm going to have to, number one, put this into practice and show myself that I am worthy of trusting myself, of listening to my intuition, of trusting the physical feelings that I get in my body. How I want to express myself, I'm going to have to do that and make space for that and prioritize that. We live in this creative lifestyle, bro. I'm not trying to live the way life in this country is painted for me to live, because the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I want quality in my life, and the quality is determined by myself. And in order for me to make any of the steps that I'm trying to make it in this journey of growth for myself and personal development, I can't really make any substantial steps without trusting myself first. So I'm learning how to do that shit. This is how I'm doing that shit. It's fun, right? This shit's fun. I want to do shit that's fun. I want to do shit that's hard and stressful, right? And so I told myself earlier today that it's inevitable that things are going to be hard in life. You know what I mean? Things it's going to be fucking hard. But I don't really want to stress about it, because it's just going to be hard anyway. I could be stressed or I could not. So I'm going to choose not to. You know what I mean? It's going to be good. So long as I know myself, so long as I find myself, I'll never be lost. Feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Yes, you do feel me. And if you don't feel me, start. Oh, this shit look-y sexy. Look at that color, y'all. I'm fucking with the airbrush. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that. It's nice and bright. So what I really want to do right now is some purple. I really want to do some purple. Yeah, yeah. I really want to do some purple. Yeah, 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 yeah. I really want to do some purple. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like purple might work out because I fucking say so. Alright? Because I fucking say so. So y'all gonna rock with me while I do the purple? I hope so. Because we're making something. We're concocting something. We're concocting trust in ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're learning to trust ourselves together. Yeah. One step at a time is what I tell myself. Prioritizing trusting myself, okay? Because nobody else is going to know what's best for me. How would they know what the fuck is best for me? And this is my life, huh? Bless me. Thank me. All right. Do y'all want to know something? Of course you do. Of course you want to know something. I'm at a point where it's a midpoint between me knowing that I'm capable of everything and still being afraid to be capable of everything. Because sometimes when you feel like you're not capable of anything, and then suddenly you get presented with the opportunity for anything, it's very overwhelming. This is the representation. I'm showing you what the fuck I'm talking about, because in me learning to do all the shit I'm doing, I also have to learn how to speak my mind. Speaking is not something that comes easy to me. I feel like I don't have a lot of words. But I got hands, right? So let's make this shit make some fucking sense. Hell yeah, look at that. This shit's sick, bro. Look at it, bro. I think now I'm going to blue, guys. What do you guys think about blue, huh? We're gonna make something beautiful one step at the motherfucking time. Trust myself, yes. Learn myself, yes. Yes. Everybody says yeah. Everybody says yeah. Alright. Let's reload the clip, guys. I'm working on being more respectful to me and doing what I love to do. Discovering what I love to do, first of all, and then doing it. So now, I think what I'm gonna do is I feel like it takes a lot of pressure off of my shoulders for me to tell myself and remind myself that there's no right way to conduct life, and that so long as I am confident and comfortable and respecting that I'm a creative, I create my reality, right? I'm happy about that. I'm happy this is my shit, right? And I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with my shit. And so long as I remind myself that this is my shit and that whatever decision I make will lead me to where I want to go, I remain optimistic. just make shit, bro. Make shit make sense for you, bro. Make sure it makes sense for you, because at the end of the day, this is your shit. So long as you continue to make shit make sense for somebody else or something else, it's not gonna make sense for you. And you're not gonna be comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, you're not rocking out, bro. You're not rocking out the way you need to rock out. And make sure that you are fulfilled, that you make yourself fulfilled by respecting yourself, your wants, your gifts. Use your gifts to create your preferred reality. All this blase. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. There's no more excuses for feeling sorry for yourself, bro. You're never gonna get better unless you want better for yourself. And I'm happy to know that there are resources for me to receive help, and I do it myself. Learning how to prioritize myself, my intuition, to get myself forward, to make myself feel fulfilled, that's my priority. I feel like I had way more structure to what I was gonna say to y'all. And I lost it. Let's just go with the flow. I don't know what we're making, guys, but we're making. That's what's important, huh? I'm 20 something. And what I really want is to get in touch with myself and really appreciate myself, because it's really common for women, young women, to only find value in themselves through external validation, right? And that leads to a lot of women looking outward for their sense of inner value. And that can get very muddy, guys. So I'm spending more time with myself, really asking myself those questions. What do I like? Who am I? How do I like to spend my time? How do I envision myself spending my time later on? What am I going to do to offer myself fulfillment? And how am I going to make that happen? And the answer is usually always the same for me personally. I want to make shit. I want to make things and show myself that there are endless possibilities for what I can make, what I can create with my hands. And I can do so in the absence of the expectation of perfection. And by doing these things through whichever medium I choose to express myself in, it just further proves, look guys, let's not do the perfection, right? Let's just do it. Let's just put it on here. And by doing these things, I show myself that in other ways that have nothing to do with art, that I am capable of making myself happy by myself. And I don't have to look elsewhere to get a sense of validation for my talents, for my gifts, for my worth. I can do that by myself, and I will do it by myself. I'm capable of wonderful things. I've already proven to myself that I'm capable of wonderful things. But my need for validation and my need for acceptance and my inability to find comfort in solitude has removed me from connecting to myself, from valuing myself, from appreciating myself, from recognizing my gifts and my talents and my value, right? And so then what I do is I go look for any other place that my value can be attributed to something that doesn't serve me, but in my service to this thing, I find validation. Ugh, no, we're not doing that shit anymore. Giving time to myself and showing myself that I love myself. Let the crowd say I love myself. There you go. Self-love, he don't love himself, tryna love me, cuff me. Tell the truth to him, you don't trust me. Going through all the avenues to figure out what it is that pleases me and being selfish to please myself, because my pleasure is what will fuel my continuance and everything else. My pleasure will prove to me that I can trust myself, that my brain and body can learn to work together, and I will be more confident in making any decision that I may need or want to make. I know what I'm doing, right? And even if I don't, one decision will lead to the next. Know that there's a difference between being selfish for your own personal development and growth and being for self. If you're for self and you're greedy and you capitalize on using people to feel better about yourself, that's not really what I'm speaking to here, and that's nasty. That's not what we want. And I'm really committed to being selfish for myself and to gain peace and happiness on my own accord. That has nothing to do with others. And then getting into analysis paralysis, where you analyze things so much that you can no longer make a move. And then you get stuck and you don't do anything. And that's how you get complicit in being mediocre. That's how you get comfortable being unhealthy and being satisfied with less. And we're capable of so much more, and we can find pleasure in so much more. Going in the path that I'm going and finding myself really way more alone than I ever thought that I would be is really uncomfortable, because I'm not okay. I don't feel okay being lonely as opposed to being alone, because I like alone time, right? I can respect that. I can respect the purpose of alone time, but I don't like being lonely. And I think that I've outgrown a lot of people around me that don't really understand what kind of path that I'm taking for myself, or some people that just outright refuse to do the inner work to grow. And I'm not okay with keeping that around. I suppose it's better for me to be alone and to be surrounded by people that are not in support of my growth, that are not in pursuit of their own personal growth at the same rate that I am. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see what the black wants to say. I think this is what the black wants to say right now. We're gonna respect it. We're gonna respect that the black wants to be present on my work today. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give it some saturation, because this is what it wants to say. This is what it wants to say. The path is a spiral. The jagged edge shows every place that I have to pivot to grow into myself. There we go. There we go, guys. And I put a little circle right there. It just feels like it belongs right there. I don't know. Let's see what it wants to say, huh? Let's see what the red wants to say, guys. I don't know. That's what red wants to say today. This is Asia's brain on paper today. I'm gonna respect it. Orange wants to live right here. So we're gonna invite the orange right here. So freeing to just put that shit on there, you feel me? Let's go ahead and invite the orange again, because she wants to expand. and warm up. So we're gonna invite her. When I stopped using my art to express myself, I got lost, guys. Perfection is not a priority, isn't that right? Let the crowd say amen. Yes, sir. Perfection is not a priority. Make one step and you can make the next step, Asia. That's the priority. Alright. That's where yellow wants to go. I'm gonna invite the yellow to go where it wants to go, just like that. My hands are telling me to do this and to trust what it's doing, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we making shit. We're making. As we listen to how we feel, we can recognize what we need. And when we make peace with what we need, and we value ourselves and understand that once we serve ourselves and meet our needs, that we can trust ourselves to know what's best for us. And that's how we start. Trusting myself to put some fucking purple on this canvas, not knowing what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens and then we rock with it. We're just making something. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna ride it all night. The theme for a lot of my physical art, guys, is resistance. That's often what comes out. We're gonna let it live in this little fireball here. Go ahead and do your thing. I respect it. I respect it. I welcome it. Surrender yourself to the unknown. I want you to get real familiar with it. Welcome it just like that. Ooh, purple and green. Yes, sir. We like that, huh? Purple and green. That's our fucking vibe. Let's mix that shit up. Ooh, ooh. Go with the flow, baby. Ooh, well, we just did it. It's telling me to release that resistance, baby. And look what we make when we release that resistance, baby. We do not need resistance, y'all. We need confidence. We need trust. I'm gonna let my hands talk for me. And I guess, look. I don't know what's going on, but this shit wanna come in right here. So we're gonna let it come in right here. Fuck it. Get in there. Finna make some magic happen with a little orange and purple. Yes, ma'am. We now have a roller coaster on this fucking canvas that I welcome as my self-guidance to making steps for myself. Cause I'm what? Capable, yes baby. I'm capable of doing it myself. That's how we get where we need to go. So I'm not gonna lie. I think that's all I'm gonna do to this bad boy, cause I accept surrender. Trust yourself, love yourself. Believe in yourself, respect yourself, put yourself first, prioritize yourself. Your creativity will lead you where you ultimately are going to get anyways, right? All right, here it is. Purple Lady. That's what she's called, I guess. Her name's Purple Lady. This is my representation. Peace.